I think when we're talking about grassroots organizations, that there is also a component of like justice and reparations in all of this. I think like the conservation movement of the 70s, led by big conservation organizations, did so much harm because it separated nature and people, right? And he thought that to protect nature, you needed to remove humans, including indigenous communities, from those areas. And there was a lot of harm done in disconnecting people from the ecosystem that they were stewarding. And now we know that actually most of the biodiversity, the figure that's often cited, that 80% of biodiversity in the world is stewarded by indigenous communities. It's those local communities that have co-evolved with those territories that are in the best place to safeguard all the ecosystem services that they're providing, for the rest of life, right? Water and carbon sequestration and, just diversity as a key strategy for resilience. So I think understanding that there's been a very extractive relationship with farming communities, with indigenous communities, how do we begin to repair those relationships while not coming from a colonized, extractive mindset of development? Or that's why we don't like using the words acceleration and things like this, because ultimately is how do we get out of the way, resource them, facilitate them to work towards more self-determination. And I think that is, that's why the how is so important. It's not just like, right, let's move money to regenerative agriculture. Let's move money to conservation biodiversity. Is the principles that are behind the how, I think, are really key at this point. So we can repair the harms done in the past.